Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Luthando Khani, but a lot of people know me as Thando, hence the channel's name with Thando. Wow, it was quite a long journey to get me here, and it was so weird how random the journey of today to get me here. Like, I was supposed to be within readings, trying to stay on point with my schoolwork while the semester just starts, and then I just went into this like go-y mode, and I'm just like thinking about life, and I'm contemplating, and I'm like, what have you been doing with your life all this time? Who do you think you are? What are you? Who are you? Do they even know your name? What are you gonna, all those, existential crisis questions that you ask yourself. So I was going through those moments, and I was like, why haven't you done the YouTube thing? It is actually bothering me because I've been thinking about it more often lately, and I thought to myself, you know what, just do it. Just sit down, record this video, and see what happens. The worst that can happen is that nobody watches the video. But I think I consolidated myself by remembering a conversation I had with someone very important to me, and it basically put a lot of things into perspective for me. And this person, I remember it was a couple of weeks ago where I was like, oh, I really have so much content to put on YouTube. I really want to create something memorable, something meaningful on the YouTube platform, but I'm so scared. And he's like, what are you scared of? And I'm like, I'm scared of people not watching, people not appreciating. I'm scared of my voice being irrelevant. I'm scared of a lot of things. And the person straight out told me, then you're doing it all for the wrong reasons. If you're worried about whether people are going to watch, how many subscribers you're going to have, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons. When you're passionate about something and you want to commit to something, it needs to come from a very authentic place. It needs to come from true passion. There's no way you can create something worthwhile when you're creating content for other people, and you're not creating content from a place of, this is what I am good at, this is what I am passionate about, and this is what I'm going to deliver to you, whoever is consuming the content that I'm creating. And that applies for anything, actually, not just creating content on social media or YouTube, like anything in life. Whether you're going to be a writer, you're going to be a visual artist, you're going to be anything. You can't do it because you want other people to think it's good. You need to do it because it's something that you know is good and you know that you're capable of doing. So in my go-y state today, while I was supposed to be doing readings, that conversation kind of struck again in my head, and I'm like, you know what, this person's right, and I'm gonna sit and make excuses again and again. So I have this thing that I do, and I'm like dreaming about my YouTube career, and I started creating content. I started writing a lot of content, like profound content. Like when I read back on it, I'm like, this is actually really amazing, and there's space for this, And that's another thing, there's a lot of space for new people to enter YouTube and offer whatever they're offering. And it's just sad how sometimes I know there's people like myself who will convince themselves that whatever they have is not good enough. Their equipment is not good enough, their voice is not good enough, their looks are not good enough, everything their lifestyle is not raw enough. You're just like, oh my gosh, what if I wanted to make vlogs? Who's gonna watch my vlogs? I'm not going to these important places. I'm not a social media influencer, And I think that's the problem, because you start measuring up to people that have already gone through the phase of like, oh my gosh, can I do this? Can I not do this? But they fought through it and they did it anyway, and it's worked out. So I think that's just the thought process that I was in today. That whole thought process of being scared, remembering the conversation that I had, and thinking about other people that are on YouTube, and thinking about the fact that there is space for me to enter this space, to occupy space. Ngabula Zozi. And it got me to the point of sitting on the floor in my room with my iPhone as my camera and being like, I'm gonna do this and we're gonna see where it goes. We're going to work from a place of authenticity, of passion, and we're going to create content that hopefully inspires people, entertains, comforts, content that is relatable, all kinds of content, creative content, art content, music content, fashion content, wellness. My wellness journey is a very important one, and one that I've been feeling more and more as each day goes past. That it's a journey that I'm meant to share with others, and I'm meant to help others through, just as other people have helped me through mine. I am in no way a mental health expert or a wellness expert, but it's a journey that I feel like it needs community, you know. Community is very important in the wellness stream of life. So that's why I'm here. That's why you're looking at my face right now. And hopefully we make this channel a community that I can teach whatever I feel I can teach, and I can learn whatever I feel I can learn from you, and vice versa to whoever's watching. Yeah, so that's the crux of what that's the crux of what Luthando, the channel, is based on. Who is Luthando? That's a very important question. I think you'd want to know who you're watching and see if you can relate to them. So Luthando is a 23-year-old woman who goes to the University of Cape Town, currently in my final year. I'm waiting for the school on the mountain to release me. Actually, no, that's wrong. I'm not waiting for the school on the mountain to release me. Working towards the school on the mountain releasing me, because it doesn't happen with you just sitting there and being like, release me UCT. That degree just doesn't come easy. It comes with a lot of things, but it doesn't come easy, that's for sure. I'm a creative by heart, by nature. I'm a writer. I'm currently studying towards a BA degree in English literature and film studies. In future, I see myself becoming a curator or creative director, media practitioner, or all of the above. I mean, the sky is the limit, you know. I think, but right now I see myself in the near future becoming a creative director or a curator, an art curator. So that's what I'm planning on going into with my honors. Can't believe I'm still considering school, because that thing is the most gooey thing in the world. School is the bottom. School is the ghetto. But stay in school, kids. Yeah. I love music. I love movies. I love reading. I love writing. I enjoy jewelry making. I enjoy fashion. I enjoy a lot of things. My favorite color is, I used to be like those edgy hands, like, I don't have a favorite color, my favorite color changes all the time. I'm lying. My favorite colors are black and gray and any shade of purple, I realized. Oh, and green, but not like Lumo green, like that that green man ungenile ngokulo ngathi earthy sabusu. Yeah, some khaki, some green. That's my favorite color, green. I love tea. I love coffee. I love coffee. I love coffee. It's actually very bad. Like, I'll drink coffee whatever the weather. People can be sweating outside and you'll see me like, but this is tea. This is rooibos tea. This is not coffee. So that's who I am. That's what I am. So yeah, so what I wanted us to, this is just an introduction of who I am, what I am, and why I am. I do a lot of journaling and podcast listening, and a lot of Alex L, the social media therapy pages. They're amazing. They're very inspiring. I follow a lot of Black women and Black women creatives on social media. And I remember listening to a podcast, Black Girls in Om. Have to listen to that. It's amazing. And one of the co-hosts, Dion Ivory, she kind of made her own thing, her own little, I don't want to say it's a social media page, but it's like a organization called Body a Home for Love. It's amazing. It's amazing because I feel like body positivity and learning how to appreciate and love your body are very, very important things. Dion Ivory was having a discussion with her co-host. I forgot the other host's name, I'm sorry. And she said something very profound that I just always go back to every single day. And basically she said, she looks at herself in the mirror. I don't think she said that. Okay, I look at myself in the mirror and I paraphrase what she said. And I basically said, Lutando, are you shrinking or are you expanding? And basically every time you find yourself in shaky situations or when you're in that well of self-doubt and negativity, you need to ask yourself, are you shrinking or are you expanding? And I think this gesture of me making this YouTube channel and putting myself out there is an example of me expanding, and I really hope that you guys stay and expand with me.